The puppy that learned to surf. Once upon a time, in a sunny, bustling town by the sea, there was a little puppy named Sunny. Sunny was a golden-furred bundle of energy with eyes as bright as the summer sky and a nose that was always twitching with curiosity. He lived with a boy named Max and his family in a cozy blue house just a short walk away from the sparkling ocean. Max and Sunny were the best of friends, sharing adventures every day, from chasing butterflies in the backyard to racing the waves along the sandy shore. One morning, the sound of the waves was especially loud and enticing. The sun was already high, painting the world in gold, and the salty breeze carried the laughter of children and the calls of seagulls. Max grabbed his surfboard, his eyes shining with excitement. "Do you want to come to the beach, Sunny?" he called. Sunny's tail wagged so hard that it looked like a blur. He barked joyfully and leaped into Max's arms, licking his face with pure happiness. Max grinned and ruffled Sunny's ears. "Maybe today's the day you'll learn something new, buddy." At the beach, the sand was warm beneath their feet and paws. Max's friends were already there, some building sandcastles and others paddling out into the rolling waves on their surfboards. Sunny watched, his ears perked up, as Max ran into the shallow water with his board. Sunny trotted behind, barking encouragement. "Wow, look at Max go," shouted one of the kids. Sunny watched Max paddle out and then stand up smoothly on the board as a wave carried him toward the shore. The children cheered, and Sunny barked in excitement, jumping up and down. But as he watched, he noticed something strange. The board glided so smoothly over the water, and Max looked so happy, balanced and free. Sunny's curiosity grew and grew. After a while, Max came running back, grinning from ear to ear. "Did you see, Sunny? That was the biggest wave yet." He knelt beside Sunny and scratched his chin. "Do you want to try surfing too?" Sunny's ears perked up. Could a puppy surf? He wasn't sure, but the idea sounded both a little scary and a lot exciting. He barked once, a brave little woof, and wagged his tail. Max's friends gathered around, laughing and clapping. "Is Sunny going to surf?" asked Lily, her eyes wide. "Let's see if he wants to," Max said. He set the surfboard down on the wet sand, and Sunny sniffed it curiously. He put his front paws on it, then all four. The board wobbled, and Sunny's eyes went wide. He hopped off quickly, feeling a little nervous. "It's okay, Sunny," Max said gently. "It's just like learning to walk on a log, remember?" Max placed his hands on the board and balanced with Sunny, showing him that it could be safe and fun. Sunny tried again, this time with Max holding him steady. The board rocked, but Sunny stood his ground, his little tail straight out for balance. The kids cheered, and Sunny's confidence grew. Soon, he was able to stand on the board all by himself, at least while it was on the sand. "Good job, Sunny," Max beamed. "Now let's try it in the shallow water." Max carried Sunny and the board to where the waves gently lapped at the shore. He placed the board in the water, holding it steady. Sunny hopped on, his paws a little shaky, but his heart full of courage. Max held the board as a tiny wave came in. The board lifted and glided a few feet, and Sunny's ears flapped in the wind. It was a strange, ticklish feeling, but Sunny loved it. The children cheered. "Sunny's surfing!" They laughed. With each try, Sunny's confidence grew. Max never let go at first, always keeping a gentle hand to steady the puppy. Sunny learned to shift his weight and adjust his paws. Sometimes he wobbled, sometimes he tumbled gently into the water, but he always came up wagging his tail, ready to try again. Day after day, Sunny practiced. He watched Max and the other kids as they surfed, learning from their balance and bravery. Max encouraged him, always with a smile and a treat for trying his best. The ocean became a friend, its waves like a gentle playground. One bright morning, after many days of practice, Max said, "Are you ready to try a real wave, Sunny?" Sunny barked with excitement, his tail wagging like a little flag. Max carried Sunny and the board into the surf. This time, he gave Sunny a gentle push, letting go just as a small wave picked up the board. Sunny spread his paws wide, remembering everything he'd learned. The board glided forward, the wave carrying him toward the shore. For a moment, Sunny felt like he was flying, the wind in his fur and the sun on his face. He balanced, steady and sure. The kids on the beach gasped, then burst into cheers. "Sunny's surfing all by himself!" Lily cried. Sunny reached the shore, hopped off the board, and ran in delighted circles, barking joyfully. Max scooped him up, hugging him tight. "You did it, Sunny! You learned to surf!" Sunny licked Max's face, his heart bursting with happiness. He had tried something new, practiced, and never gave up. Now he was a real surfer pup. From that day on, Sunny became a legend at the beach. Whenever the sun sparkled on the waves, you could find him there, riding the surf with Max, his golden fur shining and his tail wagging with pride. People came from all around to watch the surfing puppy and his best friend. But Sunny's adventures were only just beginning. The ocean was full of mysteries, and every new wave brought a new story. Sometimes, Sunny would help Max find shiny seashells buried in the sand, or chase crabs along the shoreline. Other days, they would paddle out together, watching dolphins leap through the waves. Every adventure was special because they shared it together. Sunny learned that trying new things could be scary, but with a friend by your side, anything was possible. He learned that falling wasn't failing. It was just another step on the path to learning. And most of all, he learned that every day could hold a new adventure for those brave enough to try. So whenever you feel a little nervous about something new, remember Sunny the surfing puppy. With curiosity, courage, and a wagging tail, you can ride any wave that comes your way. And somewhere, on a sunlit beach by the sea, a little golden puppy is still chasing adventures, one wave at a time.